I've had this system running under my TV for weeks now, and it actually changed how every movie night feels. Sony HT-S40R. This isn't for someone who tolerates flat, tinny sound or voices that feel distant. This is for the person who feels when audio finally matches the picture depth, presence, clarity it pulls you in. You're the kind of person who instinctively recognizes when something sounds right because you've lived with weak audio long enough. Before anything else, check the current price in stock. Home theater sound systems with true 5.1 immersion don't stay priced right forever, and hesitation usually ends up costing more later. You know that moment you realized your TV speakers just weren't cutting it. That middle of a movie collapse where explosions sound flat or dialogue feels buried. That when you knew it was time to leave compromise behind and stop pretending it's fine actually is fine. Once the Sony HT-S40R became part of your setup, that tension just melted away. Dialogue finally sits in the mix instead of getting drowned out. Effects don't feel like abstract ideas, they feel placed, like they're happening around you. Late night shows feel more intimate, blockbusters feel more cinematic, and even gaming audio feels like it has direction and weight. You don't just hear sound, you feel sound. The difference isn't in numbers you glance at, but in how every scene wraps around you. Once you hear that level of dimensional audio, anything weaker feels flat and lifeless. If you're even slightly curious, don't wait for random price dips or stock quirks. Systems like this move quickly, and waiting usually ends up in regret. You might wonder if a soundbar system this capable is worth it. What actually happens is the opposite. You start using it more. Quiet scenes feel richer, action scenes feel alive, and you find yourself craving the full experience instead of muting dialogue and squinting at the screen. And here's the surprise: most people don't expect the subwoofer actually gives low end depth without muddying clarity, so everything feels balanced instead of overwhelming. You feel directionality in every effect, voice feels clear and present, movies sound immersive, and enveloping music feels richer and more expressive. Everyday TV feels notably upgraded. It's not as compact as tiny soundbars, bass isn't earth-shaking without a room boost. Eventually, the endless comparing just stops. That's when you realize you were circling back to the choice you already wanted all along, you just needed confirmation. Don't let this be one of those upgrades you delay and regret later. Check availability now while it's still steady. If you're ready to stop settling for weak TV audio and start feeling every scene with presence and depth, Sony HT-S40R makes that decision feel unmistakably right.